everyone, Dev Walker here, and welcome back to my channel. Please be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you are interested in travel, lifestyle, and fashion videos. So as you can see, I switched up my surroundings a bit. I am currently in Panama. There will be a travel vlog on everything I did, where I stayed, and all of that good stuff. But for this video, I'm going to keep it short and I'm going to answer one of my most popular questions, and that is, what is in my photography kit? So I will be sharing all of the equipment that I use to create content, including this video camera that I am using to record for you all right now. So before I get into it, very quick outfit of the day. This dress is actually old. I bought it from a boutique in South Africa. My earrings are from the Hoop Mob. They are a black-owned business. My bracelet, I'm wearing a white Hermes hinged bracelet, and my lip is from the Lip Bar, and this color is called Prima Donna. It is my current favorite lip right now, so definitely check them out. So that is my outfit of the day. Now let me get into my camera equipment. Okay, so first piece of equipment, and honestly the most important, this is my Sony DSLR camera. The model is the A7R2. This is my baby, y'all. So this is what I use to take pretty much most of my content. I shoot all of my campaigns on this camera. Most of my Instagram feed pictures are taken on this camera as well. So I have a pretty cool back screen there where I can see all my photos. I can edit on here. I can just easily send them straight to my smartphone, or my iPhone rather. And yes, this is my main camera. Now, although the camera itself is important, the lens is really what takes the photos. So my current lens that I use most of the time is also a Sony 55mm 1.8 lens. I don't know if you can kind of see the dimensions at the top, but this is what I use mainly to take my portrait style photos. So like if I want to be the main subject in the photo, then I will use this particular lens right here, especially when I'm shooting for campaigns. My other lens, I will share that in a second. But yes, this is my main lens, 55mm. I love it. These two together, they make an awesome duo. Now, this was obviously not my first camera because it is pretty pricey. When I first got it, it was about, the camera alone was $3,000 and the lens was $1,000. But that was some years ago, and now they have some new models out now. So you could probably grab this camera for about maybe $1,400, $1,500, which isn't really that bad considering that it is a great camera. I would highly recommend it if you are familiar with photography and you just want to step your photos up. So this is my main camera that I'm using right now. Right now with this camera, I switch between two different lenses. Mainly, I use what's currently on here right now, and that is the Sony Zeiss 55mm 1.8 lens. I'm gonna get a little closer so you can kind of see those numbers. So this lens is what I use mostly for my portraits. So if I want to be the main focus of the photo, then I will use this particular lens here. So if I'm shooting like a brand campaign, or if I want some product shots, if I want to show my outfit, if I want to show my makeup, then I am using this 55mm lens here. This lens retails for about $1,000 right now, and I personally love it. It's mainly what I use most of the time. And when I'm not using that one, I switch between this one here, which is also a Sony Zeiss 35mm 2.8 aperture lens. So this one is a bit smaller. So I just switch them off. And for this lens, I use it mainly if I want to focus on like the background, or if I want like more of a landscape style shot, if I want to be in like, if I want to be like the smaller subject in the photo, then I will use this particular lens. I love it for, again, landscape shots. It is a favorite, but personally, the 55mm is my favorite. But for the range, I definitely do switch off. I would not get rid of either one of these lenses. So these are the two that I shoot with on a regular basis. Now, let's get into my cellular devices that I use. Now, outside of my DSLR camera, I have to be honest, it can get pretty heavy when you're walking around with it all day. So a lot of times I actually still use my current cell phone to take photos and videos. So what I use right now is just an iPhone XS. I've had this phone for about like 3-4 years now. I am not one of those people who feels the need to keep up with the newest iPhone every year. I'm sorry, I am just not that girl. So my iPhone XS has been holding me down for a while. All of my Instagram story content, like my selfies, just photos of food, that is all taken on my iPhone XS. And recently, I used the Google Pixel to take photos. Full disclosure, Google gifted this to me, and to be honest, y'all, I love the camera on this device. I have been taking some photos on it in New York, at home, and some travel photos back when I went to Colombia, and I loved the way the photos came out. So Google Pixel, great job on this camera. This camera is definitely dope. It's super quick and easy to use. I don't have to worry about any settings the way I do with my camera. If I just want to pop it out, take a quick flick, and that's it, done. I don't have to worry about doing any major editing. So definitely recommend the Google Pixel. Now, last but not least, let's get into what I'm using to talk to you guys. So I decided to not take the actual camera off the stand because I love the quality of the lighting here, but this video camera that I'm currently using, it is the Sony ZV-1. It's the perfect camera for vlogging or content creators that are looking to get into video content, and particularly YouTube content. I bought this camera over this past summer, and I love it, love it, love it. I am a Sony girl, as you can tell. Both of my professional cameras are from Sony. So what I like about this camera is that it's definitely smaller, it's compact, it fits in like a little small carrying case, it's not very heavy, it doesn't hurt my shoulder when I put it on or anything like that, and it's super easy to use. It's very user friendly, so I would recommend it if you are looking into starting a vlog or just want to work on upping your video content. So I actually bought this camera from Best Buy. I got it from one of the stores in New York, and it was part of their open box policy. So open box is basically when someone buys something and they return it within that 30-day range, but there's nothing wrong with it. They just returned it because they changed their mind. And since I'm the queen of changing my mind, I do not mind buying something open box. So the camera retails now, I want to say, for $800. I got it for around $525, $550 because of the open box policy, and that was like a steal to me. So I got really lucky with this camera. If you're actually able to get it through the open box policy on bestbuy.com, or even just at any Best Buy location, then I would definitely suggest you grabbing it, because it is still a brand new camera. It works exactly like the other brand new ones. It's just that they put it in a different box because someone already opened the original box. So that's how I was able to get this particular camera on sale. If you have any questions on any of my equipment, please feel free to drop a comment. I will share links for all of my equipment in the description box because everything is still available. In the meantime, if you made it through, thank you so much for watching this. Feel free to drop any other photography recommendations for me. Let me know what it is that you're using. What would you like to eventually upgrade to? And again, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.